tough one, ain't you? Come on. This'll fetch a good price.
Hey there! Hello?
Let's go.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. He must still be in Armadillo. Will you go look for him?
Go.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck. Can I have this? You little beauty. Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Come on. Whoa there. Slow up. Yeah. Come on.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Morgan! Stop doing it!
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. I'm sorry you couldn't be financially rewarded, sir. Come with me.
There's some fellow here trying to creep up on us, boys. Now,
This is mighty unfair.
Sorry, partner. What were you eating? You best shoot me now or this is over! Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh. This is a messy Sorry about this, partner. My apologies, mister. Go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
You found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
you've been working for the government, Marston.
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
Not for now. Eyes open, boys. Ooh, now. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Look out! Watch the guard! Gun him down! Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself! You got one! Nice shot!
Keep talking about that, boy.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Stay with the group, Marston. Sweet mother of God.
Hell no.
Follow me.
Now what are you gonna do?
Look out! There's two behind that rock.
Hey, stay with me.
What can I say, partner?
Look, the deputies are making progress.
What the hell?
There's more of them. Tell the bollards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Help me out here, will you? Get to that camp. Blast them, boy. Look, over there. You better surrender. You hear? Come on, pull foot, Marston. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? There's one
more for the vultures.
You're making a big mistake, friend!
Hellfire! Won't be rustling no more.
You got one!
Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Come on, stop lagging behind.
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way.
God damn it, take out those snipers, boy. This way.
Put down your guns.
Guess I'll make a gunman after
There he
all!
My God.
Fully loaded.
Not on me! Oh my good God! Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Let's push on. Sounds like the deputies can use their hands. Whoa, now!
You really want to die, friend?
There's one of them. We got your back, boys!
Someone might as well have this.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Let 'em have it. Watch out for the horses.
Stay close! Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. There's the son of a bitch.
You must have a real bad death wish! My apologies, mister.
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air.
Come on, Marston. I can't take it all by myself.
Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Fire wheel, boy. Gotta keep them cabin hostages alive.
Tell the bombers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you.
Don't try to be something you're not!
You better surrender. You hear? Help me out here, will you?
I think you stand up without a reason, boy.
My dollars won't be rustled again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister. Show me where he is. Things I do for money. Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.
You bet.
Nice to see you.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
To the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that. But thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
How do you do, sir?
That's it.
Come on, come on.
Hello there.
He's got it.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Get that y'all. Look at the cowboy. Come on, you dumb heifers.
Get right at them. Drive them this way.
Come on. You're a rancher now, Marston.
Yeah.
He's just showing off now. Nail it down.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on.
Whoa! Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together. I'll handle the stragglers. You stay with the main herd.
Come on. Move on. Move
You should
on.
learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Come on. Move. Let's go.
Keep going. One more running.
Move it up.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's get it. Come on, Annabelle.
Let's go! Load up now. Yeah. Come on, easy up now.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
How y'all doing?
Now, are you gonna play nice? You clearly don't like me much!
You can't save yourself now, boy.
Hello? You! Move!
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I like a man with a mustache either. It does look good on one particular woman. I won't know.
That's what they're all saying.
Howdy. Howdy.
This weather makes a man happy to be alive.
Good throw.
You practicing or playing? Oh, must have been the wind.
Not bad. If you need lessons, I'm your man. Very nice. Take a look at that throw.
got yourself a good arm. You feeling okay? Nice throw. Yes, sir. How good is you at throwing horseshoes?
Have a good look. Just don't steal anything.
Not so fast, partner.
All genuine stuff here.
Hello.
I hear the Blackwater Ledger.
Nice doing business with you.
Fire in the eight.
Spread the word. Another satisfied customer.
The bride's that catalog woman.
I'm sure you'll find something you like here. Thanks for the visit.
I think that's good for now.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another.
Giddy up. Your fat's gonna be in the fire if you don't surrender.
Where the hell did he go?
You got the wrong
I gave your
son,
mama a
mister.
good blowing last night.
Quit whining. I'm the one who got arrested.
Make a fuss and I'll put a bullet in your head.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. Howdy. Whoa there.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on, let's rope one. Come on, don't be afraid to have
Let's
that
go.
rope.
Whoa there.
Easy
Throw that damn rope, Marston.
there!
Hang on to that rope, Marston. Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into
You'll
it.
have this in no
Show me
time!
what you got, boy.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Now,
You're
boy.
doing fine!
Calm down.
Come on, let's go. Let's see it, boy.
Marston!
Clearly there. mine now.
Don't give up.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Let me take you from here. You get back on your own horse. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then. Let's see if you can get another one. What are you waiting for?
Come on.
You haven't gone all day.
Come on now. Easy.
Don't worry, Mr. Marston. Get after another one. Whoa. Come on, move one
Let's
of
go.
them. Keep a good hold on him. Whoa there. Right, let's see if you can break this one. Hold on to him.
I got you. Relax now. Nearly there. Relax now. That's it. God damn it. Calm down now. I got you now.
You're a regular Bronco buster, boy.
Come on.
Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be so... Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Idiot! Come on! You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her? Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your
There you are, miss. Slow down. Let's go. Whoa. Go. Come on, easy up now. Come on. Here. Slow it up now. Easy.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back. Go on, don't let him get away.
Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch. Come on. Slow up. Let's go. Easy. You're mine now. Oh, damn. I got you now. Easy there. Come on, baby. Calm down. This don't feel too good. See? We're friends now. Come on.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Let's go. Whoa. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo. What have we stopped for? In your own time. I'm only bleeding to death here. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, Fred.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. Good Lord! It's those scoundrels once again! Once again, a victim of my own success. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Pass me my slippers, please. Come on, John. Look alive, will you?
That's rich coming from you. You just concentrate on staying conscious.
Death, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Murphy don't put his name to a gun, he don't...
How are you, friend?
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? That's a fine deal.
I'm gonna give that bartender the hide in his life, watering his goddamn whiskey. Can't find any news stories. Goodbye. Stay out of trouble now. I tell you, that preacher's as full of wind as a hoss with a collar. I've heard that already. Convenient that they've installed a telephone next door to the property. I got a nose for falsehood, man. Whoever built you knew what he was doing. Christ, that was close! Yeah, look, you ain't dead already.
The things you say, honestly.
Come on!
Come on, let's go! Amos! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Hurry.
Come.
Yeah!
Hey.
Howdy. How do you do, sir? That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. The past is who we are, Miss McFarland. And there ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me. Whoa there!
Come on, easy up now.
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Yeah.
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Whoa there.
save the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Sorry, mister.
Wow. Excuse me, mister.
Come!
That's just rude.
He's just an underprivileged hoodlum. That deal almost ruined me. Don't say.
Climb aboard. Don't take all day. If you think you can handle it, mister, I'll set the horses to it.
I'm going to Armadillo.
You just rest up a spell, mister. I'm the best coachman in these here parts.
Bye now.
Discúlpeme, señor. Follow Charlie. Got trouble. Get next to the dog, mister.
What do you think you're doing? Now relax! Quiet! Get these ropes off me!
Those folks at Thieves Landing have been sniffing around here again.
Hey, mister.
I got nothing but good, honest price. Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad. I'm sure you find something you like here.
Nice doing business with you.
Thanks for stopping by. you doing? Mister, let me know if you need any help.
Hello, sir.
Sure. I don't mind a little different. Spread the word. I met a mountain lion down by the river killed by you landed last night. Well, I hope you'll leave satisfied one way or another. You may not have ever...
Getting robbed, mister.
Sure hope you gonna set things right, Sheriff.
Oh, Christ!
Howdy.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, partner.
I got nothing but good on the road. Another satisfied customer?
I'll be back with more next time I pass through.
Nice doing business with you. I'm always glad to see a customer.
¿Cómo estás?
I'm sorry, pal.
famous. All you gotta do is agree to a duel. You think you mastered me? You ain't gonna beat Clifton Ledbetter. Die!
Sure.
Faster
It's
and
your
tougher
funeral.
than any of you. You just another man I'm gonna kill.
To the victor, the spoils.
Hello. Howdy. Hello.
Forgive me, miss. I ain't all there today.
What you doing here?
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
There's something odd about that.
If I never see that son of a bitch again, it'll be too.
Let's make this quick.
Stagecoach is the safest way to travel around these parts. Yes, sir. Where do you want to go?
Take me to Armadillo.
Feel free to go to sleep in
Hello
there, sir.
to you.
I'm gonna take a nap. What's up?
I can't wait to get it.
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Miss, please. If only...
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
Sign an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal.
You wanna know where Pete Turner is? Go find that winch. Howdy. Howdy. Goodbye. Bye now.
Zapatero a sus zapatos, puta a sus...
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been in Armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yep. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Why don't you skedaddle now, mister? I told you all I know.
Buenas.
You got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
Hey, guapo.
Hello there.
Help me! Help me!
I don't cotton a horse swindling me.
Leave that woman alone!
He was awful rough to me. Why can't all men be like you?
Don't mention it, miss. What have we got here?
Come on!
I'm sorry.
look like you haven't been home for quite a while.
Wish I could do something about those damn outlaws at Rattlesnake Hollow.
He's known for short-changing folks.
Why, hello there.
Hello, friend.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? I'm thinking that we're mutually beneficial. That's a fine deal.
Yesterday, old Smithfield found 2 people dead in his barn.
Whatever you purchase, they'll work. How good it is to see.
Most is.
Bye now.
Bye, then.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens, Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be?
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And and I about you, John Marston. Stay on the road! You're going to destroy the merchandise!
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood! My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. For the love of God, try to stay on the road! If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act like it, John. More convincing Othello there's never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Stay on the road! You're going to destroy the merchandise! Showmanship, John. The flourish. Wow! We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out. Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood.
And how does this involve me?
For the love of God, try to stay on the road!
Yeah!
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage. Stay on the road! You're going to destroy the merchandise!
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood! Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship! Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend.
Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
I thought we was here to see.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence!
Come on, show me something.
The power of an ox! There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them, right?
There's no harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Hello.